In a world full of dragons, only one can be the true emperor of all dragons. Just kidding, I have no idea, because I'm your host, A Late Gamer, and we're gonna go on this quest together. One might even say, a dragon quest. Yep, I'm a Final Fantasy fan who has really tried to get into Dragon Quest, and I, truth be told, have not played any of them yet. But I do have copies of Dragon Quest 1 through 8, minus 7, because for whatever reason they have not ported 7 yet to iOS. Square Enix, if you watch any of my videos, hey, keeping that open. But I digress. But today we are unboxing Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake, and this is my calling to officially get into the Dragon Quest series. Every IGN video and review video I have watched, people have been speaking high praises of this remake. I'm super excited because this will be my first foray into the Dragon Quest series, and as long as my brain train doesn't derail again, we will continue. But in this box, we have the HD-2D remake for Dragon Quest III. Cool fun fact, it is the prequel for Dragon Quest 1 and 2, which is a trilogy series. 1 and 2 are coming later in 2025 in the same HD-2D remake. Super excited to see how they remake these moving forward, because I have played Octopath 1 and a little bit of 2, and I've also seen what they've done with Triangle Strategy, and Square Enix has just knocked it out of the park. If Pokemon could do this, that would be amazing. Just do that for the first couple generations, but in the HD-2D engine, that would be so cool. Anywhoosies, this is the collector's edition goodies that you get along with the base copy of the game. So, we are going to get this out of the box, and we're going to go over everything. Alright, so kind of surprised because Square Enix normally has a box to hold everything in, but as you can tell, it literally came just like this, in the box, amazingly bubble wrapped. I have not gotten something from Square Enix that wasn't super well packaged, so definitely worth every penny. And I opted to go for the Switch Collector's Edition, as usually those seem to be more sought after than the PS5 or any of the disc-based consoles, Collector's Editions variants. And as you can tell, really the only difference, actually you will see it once I open it. I'm saying this, of course, after I have unboxed everything. We will see the difference here momentarily, but we are going to start off with the Switch variant, as that is the collector's edition, and we are going to open it here as follows. Right, so got the handy dandy plastic off, and kind of bummed because Square Enix has been doing reverse cover arts for their last couple of games. This is the first one I've opened by them in a hot minute that does not have a reverse cover on the inside. However, the collector's edition case, if you will, for the case, which is the book that you saw, actually kind of makes up for it, which you will see here momentarily. And here is me adjusting the cover art because, interestingly enough, it looked like the cover art got kind of smooshed in processing, which thankfully you can only tell it's on the back. And here is the PS5 version of the game. This one did not get as smooshed, so I did not have to adjust it too much. I also was concerned because I thought the disc had popped off its case and was rattling around, but thankfully it had not. So that's just something to keep in mind when you get these disc-based copies, is that sometimes they do get popped off their handy-dandy little thing. And there's me! Hello, friends! There's my face, I promise. Still have a face, touch the body, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so we're going to get both these bad boys put into their respective consoles. We're going to check them out here in a minute, but we're going to check out the bonus goodies now. And here is the book, and I'm super excited about this because Square Enix is just filling up my video game bookshelf with actual books that have video games inside. So it's kind of like that bit Peter Griffin does in Family Guy where from far away you think they're DVDs, but they're actually books or something like that. I'm blanking on the bit, but you all know. Anyway, so I'm going to get this thing out of the plastic and we will see what's inside. And here is the handy dandy instructions. All of it's in Japanese. That is okay. I'm just thankful it said Nintendo Switch, just in case I forgot. And I'm going to open this, and there is a lovely thing on the inside. I never understand why they put these things in here, but this is the actual, like, I guess this is in place of a steelbook case. And I'm very curious to know as why there's 2 slots. I'm guessing it's for Dragon Quest 2 or 1 to complete the art. Not 100% sure, but the game art itself actually completes both sides of the case, which I think is absolutely cool. And of course, now that I'm saying this out loud, I'm almost positive the art that they released for Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD-2D fits that right-hand side. So I will be very curious to see how that works. And especially since 3 is the prequel, I bet you anything you'll be able to put the first game in there for aka 1 or 2, and it will complete that art. So once that comes out, I will definitely be pre-ordering it, and we will take a look at it once I get it. But the other cool thing is that this is now the 2nd or 3rd installment of a collector's edition that Square Enix has done that actually looks like a book. And the one that I actually own is Octopath 1. So I'm going to go get it from my bookshelf. We're going to put them side by side just so you can kind of get the theme that Square Enix is going for here. This is super cool. The only thing I'm bummed out about is that the spine got a little bit bent when I opened it. That was not there before I opened it, but it's fine. The game's got to get in there somehow. But this is really cool because at some point my bookshelf will look like books from a distance, but be video games, which are technically on DVDs and Blu-rays. So it all comes full circle. Anywhoosies, there's me again, also putting the case on the other side just to see how it looks. It looks great. It kind of completes it on both. It definitely looks better and more complete on the left-hand side, obviously, and I have a feeling that Dragon Quest 1 and 2 will fit in there just fine. But here is the part of the show where I ask for you to humbly subscribe to my channel. I do unboxing videos like this every week of fun things that I enjoy. I figured you all might enjoy too. So feel free to press that subscribe button. Subscribe if you're new. It sparkles when you press it. Also, we're going to take a look at what these look like when you first put them in the game case, in the game itself. Gameception. Let's do this! And now, for everyone's favorite game, do we get coins? We got coins! You never know. I trusted the process with this one. And for everybody's second favorite part of the game, is there an update? There is. While we were waiting for this update, I actually ended up getting some of the pre-order bonuses, so we're going to enter those codes now, and we're going to check out the pre-order bonuses. I ended up getting 3 pre-order bonuses, 1 for the PS5 copy of the game, and 2 for the Switch variant. And the first of the 2 bonuses is the Adventurous Accessory Kit. I have no idea what either of these things do. We will find out at a later date. The second one I got, which I ended up getting for both the PS5 and Switch copy, is the, if it wants to load, Trouble-Free Kit. If anybody knows, feel free to put them in the comments below, or I will add them to the description after I post said video. But the update should be complete now. It took a hot minute. We are going to go ahead and open the game and see what the title screen looks like. And just as a small disclaimer, I did notice, and obviously the Switch has a chip from 2015, so keep that in mind, but the Dragon Quest HD-2D, Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D, God, that's a mouthful, took significantly longer to load the first time on the Switch than it did on the PS5. But for obvious reasons, that makes complete sense. So this one will take a second. I'm going to speed it up for time's sake, and we're going to see what it looks like. All right, and now we are going to insert the disc on my PS5, and we are going to hop into the game and see how quickly it loads on here. Well, as you can tell, that definitely loaded a lot faster than the Nintendo Switch version. However, as far as I've been made aware, it only looks like the Switch variation only suffers from light frame drops. And again, that's just due to the hardware. But no matter which one you purchase it on, let me know in the comments below if you are picking up this game now or if you are going to wait for a sale. But for the moment, I am your host, a late gamer, on this lovely Rainbow Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D adventure that we are on. If you are new here, please feel free to subscribe if you are new and want to see more content like this. The button sparkles when you press it, and I would love to have you all along for the ride. Feel free to like or dislike the video if you enjoyed it or if you did not. And also let me know which Dragon Quest game I should play in the series, or if you have a favorite one, as I am constantly trying to learn about Dragon Quest and learn all the fun things there is about it. But for now, I'm your host, a late gamer. I will catch you all on the next quest.